got that from a guy in Medicine Hat, I think. There's a website on that. I can give it to you. He's a friend of a friend, and he liked missile, I guess. And so she had one, and I'm like, I want one. So she's like, okay, I'll get it. Give me some money. So I did. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, is it silly to ask for a tuning note before we start?
Yeah.
Jane, would you give it first?
Sure.
The brass are in tune. They welded it in the right place weeks ago.
It doesn't play We're talking physio. Physio and hiking and the relationship between the two.
Oh my goodness. Did you guys want a tuning note to get? You're always in tune. Yeah, you just wiggle it to the back.
Heard it.
It's up to you.
Okay. Let's take it through. We'll go from the beginning to the end. Whatever happens, happens, and we'll go back for things later. If it is an absolute train wreck, we'll have a giggle, and then we'll pick a spot to start at. We are recording.
Let's take.
Is that recording?
It is. I just didn't want to see myself the whole time.
Oh, okay.
So-
So
that's good.
Okay,
Yeah.
just want to make sure.
Yeah.
You want to, hey,
It is recording.
well done, you guys. That was a really nice first read through. Really, really good stuff. So I'm going to ask him some triage. So what is your couple things just overall?
Okay, so overall, I'm really happy with where we started. I think there's a couple of things that we can probably pick out as far as ways that we can combine some of our sounds to blend and balance them a little bit better so that we get some of the combined sounds that Stravinsky was looking for. The place where I'd like to try that first, actually, is a place where I think you guys were pretty successful. Can we go at measure 20, rehearsal 20? And what I'm looking for here is in the flute and the clarinet, we get a forte and then a piano. It's not forte piano, but dia, 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 dia. And then combine that with the trumpet in A, which is giving a staccato on their piano. And so finding a balance between those two. Can we all listen for that and see what we can find? And everybody go at measure 20? Yeah, that was really neat. So when we get the weight on the forte, dia, dia, and then the lightness on the dia, 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 and then where bassoons come in, you get to complicate it even more with the agogic accent, giving them weight where they were piano, and that should be really interesting to listen to. Everyone, 20 again. Yeah, and I think we found a little bit of a different sound there. So if we take it then, because that was what I was looking for, at measure 14, we're going to play a little bit in here, because we've got these staccatissimos between the clarinet and the second bassoon, and then adding the first bassoon in. And we want to see, because first bassoon is slurred through there, so what kind of things are happening there. Gosh, this piece is fun. Okay, 14. So now we're building towards that 3/8 moment. Let's hear that again. I loved what was happening in the bassoons there. And Jamie, you're taking a really great job with the lead on the clarinet. Can you, I don't want you to find your sound inside the bassoon, but just a little lighter balance of the forte. I know it's throaty down there.
Okay.
But I know you got this. I love what's happening with the forte pianos there. That's really effective. At 17, Melissa and Jamie, can you play just this first measure for me? And can you make it sound like sort of psychotic laughter? Like, that's what I always hear there. 17. Yeah, that's it. And then the other place where we got that part, this score was really expensive, and so I didn't want to mark it up at first. So all these marks are in the other one.
I don't know, mute. Do you want to go grab a mute? I'm supposed to be muted at
Yeah. Do you have one handy? I know I didn't.
I know there's some of the band in there. But I'm just running grab one.
Would you mind?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry, I should have thought of that before.
What are you looking for?
A trombone mute. The things that you should circle. Gosh, that's silly. Sorry, Chris or Natalie, do you see where you have that same thing? I think it's around 12 or 13.
Yes, that little duet.
Yeah. There it is at 13.
4 before 14, if you like, is where I have it.
Yeah, can you guys play that right on it and the same kind of laughter that they had? Yeah, I could get tia-ta-ta. Yeah, that's it. Everybody at 13. What I really like is that we're really listening for these kind of combined sounds. And I think we're, the second time through it, it's a little easier to hit all the things above and below the staff. That's good. 13. That's really good. Thank you. I'm really sorry.
Well, no, that's all right. I should have thought of it before we started.
Adam,
Yes.
question. So after 17, 1, 2, 3, the fourth bar, which is the 3, 4.
Mhm.
When you're conducting that, are you subdividing it, or are you conducting 3 quarter notes?
This should be 3 quarter notes after 17.
Okay, cool. Okay. I was getting lost in there, and it was probably because I thought we were subdividing.
Let's see if I can make that clearer.
Okay.
Can we start at 17? Of course we can start at 17. You guys are brilliant. Let's start anyhow. And 17.
Sorry. I didn't quite catch it. That'll be there, sorry.
That's okay.
17 once more.
17. Thank you. Great, thank you. That section right there, that was it was really nice leadership from you there, Steve. Can we do everybody at 18? Yeah, no, it was great. And it sounded good with the mute. Well, I want to see if we can get Steve and Jamie together, and then we'll tie that into Robin with the kind of rhythmic engine underneath. 18. Yeah, great. So this section I really like because it switches from trombone and clarinet duet to trombone and bassoon duet. And the balance of the forte pianos is not quite letting those two colors sound very different just yet. One more time at 18, and let's find the sound there. Yeah. Yeah. All right. That was much clearer. Thank you. Doing good. Just jumping in. Okay.
I would just ask for you to show a little more contrast in just some of the higher sections. You're still really helping them a lot.
Yeah.
Just back away and let them play.
Okay. Yeah. We can do that. God, I'm so excited.
I like playing this conducted way better than unconducted.
Oh, really?
I do. I played it twice unconducted.
I'm going to take that as a huge compliment because I can imagine that it can make it so much harder. Thank you so much. Let's start at, actually, let's find that contrast there. Can we start at 6? And there were a couple of things that I wanted to see if I could show you a little better here. along with getting a little more contrast. So I'm going to try to show you a little more. Right on 6. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. We'll give that one more shot.
My bad.
Jeez, man.
Sorry.
He's gonna ask you to listen very carefully.
Yeah, right on, right on. Okay, this, nice job in the 5/8. Got it that time. Yes?
How quick of a breath do you want me to take right before beat? Beat. Sorry, right before 8.
8.
Because
Quick.
the time going to pretty much go straight.
Yeah. Yeah, you can separate those notes, but there's no
Okay.
no stopping. Yeah, the engine is running.
Though I don't play the next part. It just means a slightly short eighth note. Seeing as we're already playing really short eighth notes, I'm not sure what the difference is.
just you can breathe after that one. All right, so let's get back at 6, and I'll try to show something again a little different, but see if we can match the style of what I'm showing, because I think I must be doing it wrong. Loving that crescendo. Thank you, Robin and Laurie. At 8, please. Yeah, that's good. I think we're starting to find that quieter, more intense sound at 8, and we're almost there. Can I hear everybody except for trumpet, except for Natalie, please, at 8? Yeah, that's it. That really light but forward-moving short note. And then Steve at measure 59 and 60, the ba-da, 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 da. I'd love you to put a little.
I'm not sure if they have numbers.
I did number all of the rehearsal numbers.
Just making sure.
I don't know.
You don't have it?
Second, third, fifth.
But I know what you're talking about.
3rd of 8, yeah. Thank you. All right, rehearsal 8 again.
What did you want me to do there?
Bring out the interesting rhythm. Ba-da, ba-da,
That would
ba-da.
involve me playing it correctly.
Yes. When you've got it, bring it out. Here we go to 8. Same people. Yeah. Well, very good. At 8, everybody. And Thank you. After 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth measure of 15, please. I think it might be me. Let me try something else. Because you guys are fantastic. This is great. It's like driving a Ferrari. I've never driven a Ferrari. I assume it's great.
Just guessing.
Just guessing. It's got to be. Fierce ending.
Pardon me for choosing.
Great, really, it's really going well, don't you think? How's he doing? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is someone conducting?
He's really distracted.
It's really, he's getting in my way. A couple things. A bit more. That would really help. They need more deep. Well, it's not in the part. It's not in the two part. But in order for these people to respond to it, so I put these. Try first of all unifying the length and the style of this for each place, right?
Right, because that's one of the spots where they have different.
Yeah. We're getting a little bit, so then just a little bit more with the downbeats, notes of these would really help the other.
Yeah, okay. Pretend like this is going to be my idea. We're gonna go at 18, and I know you need a second there, Jamie. What we're looking for is the unification between the trombone and the clarinet part. And that's one of those spots where, like I mentioned at the beginning, we're trying to find what Stravinsky was going for with the combined articulations. Trombone 1 has tenuto, clarinet has agogic, so that doesn't usually mesh, and we've got to figure out what sound it was he was going for. So let's find that at 18. Just clarinet trombone. Yeah, let's, sorry, because it stops so quickly. Let's do it right at just the first two measures, and we'll pause. That's it. So let's see if we can get in the clarinet toe, 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 toe. Not very much separation, but just enough. And then in the trombone, right on the downbeat, do, 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 do. Yeah, that's much closer. And we've got to find a way to unify the entrance next.
Yeah. What he's really going for here is that you're the response to that sound. So you don't want to hear your downbeat so much. So he's providing the ictus of your downbeat. So you can back away for a little bit from the downbeat.
Okay.
It's a little bit too heavy because you're coming over the top of the clarinet sound. And what he's trying for there is to get that the ictus on the clarinet, and you're the resonance.
Okay.
So try it that way.
Yeah, back off the forte a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I really like the last note. That was the best one. And not just because it was the last one. Yeah, and then really connect them right through.
Yeah, Steve, that's,
Yeah.
it says forte piano, right?
Yeah.
It's, in our first attempt of that, of forte piano was to really pop the beginning of it. And that's what makes it so hard, that's what makes it so Stravinsky, is because he's going for that. You're now getting that sense of the big forte on the beginning, but you're not. He's providing the ictus of that. Very cool, nice job.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, this is going really nicely. Let's pick up the other part. Let's have Robin, can you play with a little emphasis on the pulse?
Okay.
And just play the beamings.
Okay.
Just on your own. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, that's really nice. Hey, listen to that part. Don't you just like think the teddy bears are going to come out for a picnic? Like, just that's what's next, isn't
Being
it?
Bates notes is kind of my jam.
Everybody at 18. I love this. This is great. And Lori, thank you for picking up what we were doing there earlier, because yours is marked even, it's differently again, because you don't have the two note or the agogic, but you're bringing out kind of the beginning of the note each time, so the color keeps changing, and I really appreciate the way you guys are playing together. One more time from 18, and then we'll see if we can give it the direction it needs, and we'll go on. I was enjoying the 2/4 so much I gave you an extra one. Thank you for being forgiving. Pick up to 19, please. 1/8 note before 19. Yeah, this is last note. Oh, I just like that it was together.
Pleased but not satisfied.
Pleased but not satisfied. Can we play the last two measures, please? The 3/8 and the 1/4, and we're going to put a fermato over the 1/4 and just hear it and listen to it. Yeah, and I like the way you fix that. Let's try as hard as we can to listen across the, well, towards the center of the ensemble and hide our parts. Last two measures. Good. Play that. Yeah, it's really beautiful and warm in the middle, and then it's got sort of like a fire and then an ice. Well, it's not all the way to chalkboard, so it's really good.
That's why they put her a long way from me.
By design. Just the last note, and let's see if we can unify the approach a little bit. Yeah. Now let's go from 23, and we'll play it as a staccato ringing note. No fermata at the end. 23. Almost. Really close. I'll try it with the stick. Maybe it helps. Same thing. I like when the bassoons smile, because I know they're pretty.
Can we just do it one more time? Sorry, 23 to the end, just one more time.
Yeah.
I only played like 5 minutes.
Oh. I wondered why it sounded so open.
That's just my read.
Sorry. Yeah, 23 then. Pretty pleased.
Balance was good. We rushed into that last one just a little bit. We got a little bit ahead. Deep do. Just everyone just relax.
Beer is coming soon, I promise. That's what it is.
Clear thinking.
Be much more expressive after a few.
I'll just give it to you. So here, shut up.
Okay, so let's go a little bit back into that, because there's if we start at 21 actually, because I think the engine sort of starts to ramp up and it gets very exciting towards the end, and see if we can hold it into a steady tempo. And of course, for everything, I take all the blame for this, right? It speeds up. 21. Really nice last note. Yeah. Dale's happy.
We got the yeah man. Well done. Oh my
It was
goodness.
a friggin' mess. But
Oh my goodness. So we're nearly at the time that I asked you to come forward. Would you be willing to play through maybe once or twice, or 11 times till we get it, and start from the beginning?
The
and go
beer
towards
tab is just gonna get bigger.
I've invested. I mean, my investments are not successful, but I've got what it's going to take to get you home.
Taxing, just
Taxing.
a little word of wisdom. So this is the time where you might, we're relaxing and playing together. So this is the time for you to really hone in on this.
Okay.
So not that you necessarily have to stop, but you can really hone in on their sound. And as a player, my background is trombone based. I played principal trombone and played professionally in orchestras and so forth. And this is the time for you just to let them relax, but you to really, because you can then inspire them that way. Because if you relax, everything relaxes. So just a word of wisdom from being around for 62 years.
Just a young guy.
Good job. Isn't he doing great though, seriously?
Thank you.
Oh,
So grateful that you guys are doing this with me tonight. I was saying to Dale that I think this is really special, that I have memories of playing in bands and things with almost all of you, and I'm just like, this is going in my bucket list of things that I got to do. So thank you for being a part of it. All right. Relaxed from the beginning. This didn't go well the first time either, and I know it's me. Let me try something else. Well, we can do it again.
Yeah, at this point.
What a great bassoon section. I love listening.
Yeah, I like that. So at the beginning, so like between 2 and 4 is kind of what you're saying, right, Lori?
Yeah.
I think that might be a section that's worth doing again. Is it getting into 2 that sets things off, or?
It's going from counting. I just need to continue subdividing the 16th notes because I was trying to get away with just counting 8 notes in the 2 8 bars and the 3 8 bars, and it's not working. So it's my fault.
Well,
No, it's a workshop for Adam, it's all his fault.
Right. It's
yeah, that's right. That's right. It's all my fault. There's no pressure here.
I've conducted professional orchestras before. I don't know if this. I've never heard that before. I can't work under these conditions. It's always my fault.
Well, let's start at 1. I thought you guys played 1 between 1 and 2. Really,
It was way better.
It was way better. Yeah, it was really beautiful.
Yeah.
You're not going to do
I'm
it?
gonna read it. No,
Oh,
I'm gonna read
okay.
it.
If I could remember what class I'm in, that's great.
I know that's all right. Well, read 2 of these switching class.
Yeah.
All right. So here's right on 1.
Sorry, 1 did you say?
1.
Okay.
Rehearsal 1. Actually, can we? I'm sorry to stop so quick. Could we start smaller?
Let me stop you there because it's rushed a little bit there every time. So I'm gonna give you a conducting technique to do that. You're trying to lean in to push the phrase, but what that's in turn doing is making them feel like they need to push the tempo. So if you can push back, and I would suggest going just the opposite this time.
Okay.
Instead of coming this, because they're rushing a little bit, and they're right with you.
Yeah.
So
My fault.
so.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Much better.
I was laughing at my hips because I was trying to pull back, but my hips were like. That's gonna be on video. Good.
Gouge out my mind's eye.
That's what I look like when I'm dancing.
Let's go from one again. This is I love the way this is coming together. This is fantastic.
Wow, that really felt like it was just like downtown South Side Chicago. That's where I was. That's where I grew up. So, yeah, congratulations. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you for that experience, Doug. Doug McCauley.
I can't believe how fast it came together in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Really
amazing.
great.
It was that bad at the beginning.
It was very jazzy.
Yeah, thank you everybody so much for coming and doing this. I've said it a couple of times. I don't think I can hide it on my face. This means so much to me, and thank you so much.
Well, this is really fun music, I appreciate the chance.
Great.
Thank you.
How often do you get to play Stravinsky?
Yeah, I can play this on.
In a school library in Cochrane. Like,
Could we do the other ones?
Yeah, really.
No, seriously.
Maybe next year.
yeah, maybe next time. I don't know those as well.
Next year we'll do Ancient Voices of Children, the Crumb, and then you'll really have fun.
All right, so that really is all the time and a little bit more than what you agreed to. Why don't we take a few minutes and get packed up? I had tried to get us reservations at the Half Hitch Brewing, and they actually ended up being totally full tonight. They said they couldn't take a table our size. But the Canadian Brew House has lots of tables, and they have many kinds of beer and many kinds of food. So if that's okay with you guys, I'd love to take you all there. Do you know where it is?
No.
Okay, it is down the hill. If you go
Really good.
right down, it is all downhill from here. So if you go straight down the hill and then kind of go as far as you can go till Main Street, turn left.
Close to line out. So I would say turn left at the lights and then take the next right. Go straight across the tracks and it's on your right.
Okay, go down the hill,
Oh, so
turn
it's
left at the
over,
lights.
is that quickly?
Yeah,
It's by the Walmart.
it's right by Walmart. If you have Google Maps on your phone,
Yeah,
that'll help.
the main
If not,
street
we
is-
can kind of caravan our way down there together, and that'll be good too.
What's the name of the place? 'Cause I'm gonna get it.
Canadian Brew House.
It's busking, so
Canadian Brew House. And yeah, you guys can leave your chairs and music stands. We'll take care of those.
You go down the hill, there's a light, so you go left.
Gotcha.
Next light,
Thank you.
right, follow the street.